What's up, Dragon Brood? Today we're going to be doing something really fun. I know y'all like werewolves, so I got a weird idea. And I figured, what if we play mono green, a little bit, mostly mono green werewolves? Because there's some werewolves we want to play that we don't normally get to play with. And I was like, you know what? If I built them around a mono green deck, maybe they'll work out. So today, we're going to find out. Let's go. Quick shout out, if you like the shirts I've been wearing on my videos recently, I do have some merchandise. You can check that out in the link if you want to get shirts, mugs, all that fun stuff, stickers, whatever. Also, if you need supplies, check out shop.ultrapro.com/PowrDragn. And if you're shopping over at UltraPro, use promo code PowrDragn and you'll save 5% on everything. And they give me a small kickback and help out the channel. Okay, so like I was saying, we're going to be doing mostly, and I use air quotes rigorously here, we're going to be doing mono green. Now, let's just show the list, actually. So we've got 4 Ascendant Pack Leader, because again, we're playing Werewolves, not a surprise. I actually did start to play the other 1/1 that you can pay 2 and give it +2/+2 on their turn, but I didn't want to go that hard on low drops, but we'll see. Maybe we'll come back to that. This is the blue card we're playing. We're playing 4 Negates. Now, I want to admit, I did consider actually playing Decisive Denial, because I do like the ability to have another fight spell, but I just felt like there were going to be a lot of times where, your opponent's making treasure and whatever, because, you see stuff like Fable of Kiki-Jiki in damn near every deck. So it's like there was going to be situations where we just weren't going to be able to use it effectively because our opponent still be able to play 3. But here I'm just like, you know what? It sucks against the... I guess not even totally. I mean, you can still use it against, like, burn spells and stuff. So, yeah, it actually is used against mostly everything. So maybe this is the way we're going to go. We are going to play 4 Inscription of Abundance because we do need some type of fight spells. This also gives us the option to gain some life. It's a good trick against Meat Hook Massacre because you can grow your creatures, keep them alive. So, not bad. Not bad. Outland Liberator. We're going to go with 4 of these. And I really thought about what should be in this slot. And I decided to go with 4 of these because if we don't play 4, I don't think there's any way you're going to be able to beat the Runes decks, Green-White Enchantment, whatever. I mean, we do have Negates and Inscription, so like maybe we can nickel and dime our way through it. But this is going to help a whole lot, especially since it can outright kill like Jukai Naturalist. You can kill Hallowed Haunting. Like it just gets rid of a lot of problematic cards. And then against stuff like Orzhov decks, you can get rid of like the Wedding Announcement. There's a few other things. So this actually works out fairly well, and I think that's the card we want here. Then we're playing 3 Paxson Pup. This is another one I don't get to play with. I may have played it in like 1 list ever, so it's going to be kind of cool to get to ride with this card. Then we have 2 Ranger class, and this is where I'm a little bothered because I feel like I would want more Ranger class than Paxson Pup, but I want to try the Pup out because this is kind of what we're aiming for right now. 4 Werewolf Pack Leader, no surprise. Cemetery Prowler. This is a card I don't play a ton of when I build my list, but here, I think it actually could work out and be necessary because we're going to be playing some of the big 6-mana werewolves, and this could make them cheap enough to cast. Also, if we take an instant from the opponent's stuff, because a lot of times, whatever we play on turn 1 or 2, we'll probably die to some instant, right? So if we play Prowler, that means we also get access to stuff like Negate, Inscription, cheaply, which is also kind of nice. So we could play creatures and still have mana up to do a combat trick or counter a spell. Don't know if it's going to work out that way in function, but that's the plan. Then we have 2 Fight Rigging because I just want to try it out, see if we can get our big 6 mana things for free. We're going to try 1 Howlpack Piper because I don't know, every time I build werewolf decks, y'all want to see this card in here. The card's not good, but I'm going to give it a go anyway because maybe this is the one time it's good and I want to be proven wrong. So let's give it a go. Then we're playing 2 Averbrock Caretaker because again, if we're going in, we're going in. This is one of the reasons we want to play the deck. And then Tovolar's Huntmaster makes 2 wolves, nothing real surprising, gives us a chance to fight some stuff late in the game. Lands, we're playing an island, Adawara, Boseiju, 11 Forest, 2 Lair of the Hydra, 4 Bark Channel Pathway, 4 Dreamroot Cascade. It's arguable that we could probably get away with 3 Lair of the Hydra, but I didn't want to have too many enter the battlefield tap lands with us having 6 mana things. But you know what? We'll find out if this works. So like always, we're going to play some games, and then we'll talk about what we want to change, update, because we're definitely going to have some updates on the other side with the card spotlight. So we'll catch you then. This is a little tough. I mean, we're going to keep it, but it's kind of sad because if we... Mostly because if I had ability to get blue mana here, I could at least protect the pack leader until the Prowler showed up. But now I have to make a decision on, do I trade for this guy? Gosh, no blocks. Mostly because I think I'm going to try some Inscription of Abundance shenanigans this turn, knowing where things are. I'm also kind of okay if it dies, because then I just have something to remove with the Prowler, so I don't care that much. Oh, well, that plan didn't really work, did it? Yeah, so now it's a little weird, because I'm not sure if I want to just pump this so I can attack next turn, and then still play, you know, let's do some things here. This is a little bit over-aggressive, by the way. This is definitely a case of do as I say, not as I do. This would make my instants cost less, so I'd be able to play this and leave mana up for that. Alright, that's like a weird thing, but sure. I probably could have got away. There's an argument for a fight rigging there too, I suppose. Alright, let's see what happens here. I'm just hoping to get to untap with our dudes. That's kind of our goal right now, is can we get to that point? Mostly because the negate's pretty strong here. And another Reinforced Ronin. That's super annoying. This means they have a burn spell in hand. Yeah, no blocks. We're just going to eat it. Didn't want to give it my thing just yet, since I can protect the creature next turn with this. I mean, we will end up chump blocking here on the Patchwork Automaton or whatever, but that's fine. Don't think it's the end of the world. Let's go ahead and attack. We don't really have anything to remove. We get to deal 7 of our own. Sounds great. I'm assuming they're going to play both of those. Oh, they did find more mana, so that's a little tough. So hoping they weren't going to have another land here. Alright, so that thing's going to come big. No surprise there. And an Ion Apprentice, sure. All sounds good. Can we get away just taking 6 here? I think I'm going to try. I mean, we can prevent our creatures from dying, and then we can attack and draw a card, maybe? See where things go here. Alright, we're just going to counter that. Unfortunately, we take 7, though. So that does mess up our plans a little bit. That extra point is relevant. Let's attack with Airbody, since we can play another blocker and that. I mean, we do risk some bad things happening, but things would have to go way south, I think. Ooh, that's actually real nice too, though. Yeah, we'll remove a creature. Why not? Wait, opponent's gonna take... Oh, wait, can we kill them? We can, with the inscription. Oh, not because they're gonna block 4. We can do 8 though. Man, that's close. Yeah, almost. Actually, no, I screwed up. I should have just fought first. I forgot I could do the fight because I was so worried about the +1/+1s. If I'd have fought that, they're dead. Oh, that's so stupid. Okay, well, situation is what it is. It's mostly fine here. We'll go ahead and just play this as a blocker anyway. And we can gain life off of it. So I don't think we lose either way with the opponent being at 3 here. We have either negate or life gain. Both are equally fine. If all they have is a 2/2 automaton, we can fight that and punch through either way. So we can't lose. Even though I got tunnel vision on our +1/+1 counters, I don't think we lose this one. Yeah, Smelter's cute, but doesn't really do much. Yep. Would you like to get rid of automaton and turn it into a 3/1? Okay. Yeah, they're just accepting they're dead. Fair enough. Like, we can live with that. I mean, that doesn't trample, so sure. Our turn. Yep. Good one. Okay, let's do it. This is kind of the one downside. Like, I think we did what we could to try to make the Averbruck okay. But this is one of the downsides. Is like, you get it, and you almost feel like you just mulliganed early, which is kind of sad. But, you know, situation is what it is. Alright, now if we get lucky, we'll get to put fight rigging bonuses on something and get to attack. That would be nice. Nisha's underdog. That makes us sad. That makes us less sad. But we're going to do this anyway. Not much here. I guess we're going to go with this. Put counters there, and we're going to get in. Alright, I expected them to take that trade. We'll see if this pack leader gets to live or not. Getting one of these Prowlers is nice, though, because now if there's creatures in the graveyard, we can possibly play this in 2 turns. Looks like we got a dead pack leader. Or not. They're thinking about it. Maybe, kind of, sort of. I was going to say, I assume you got to kill it if you have a way to kill it, right? Would have been really weird to not kill it. Alright, let's get rid of their duder. No more underdogs for you, friend. Alright. Got a big 4/5 body. Soon to have a bigger body if they don't kill it. Come on, Prowler. Hold tight, friend. Hold tight. Ooh, they didn't even get anything to get back. Sick hit. Alright, here we go. Now we're doing all the things. Yeah. And then put that there. And then we attack. Then we remove probably this. Alright. Meat hook? Didn't matter. Meat hook wouldn't have done anything anyway. Oh no. This is definitely mulligan. Keep this, put one of these back. I think we're just opening with Ranger class here and calling it good. Yeah, I think I still want to do that. I know we have, this is a stronger card, but not knowing what the opponent's doing just yet, and them having access to red and black, I'd rather put this dude at risk than this dude, if we can. But the opponent didn't play anything. So we're just going to attack here. And then say, alright, now if you got a removal card, let's see if you target this guy or not. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. Alright, pack leader's still dead. Fair enough, fair enough. Some days we just do what we can. Alright, level this. And I think I'm going to go ahead and play this. Why not? Just start to get ahead, so if they are planning on meat hooking somewhere along the way, we just make it difficult for them. We could get tricky, though. That's one of the reasons I like Inscription, is it does kind of dodge meat hook to a point. Because a lot of times they have, like, just enough, and it can give you a way to kind of outpace those things. Oh, looks like another removal spell going after our Liberate. Wow, they're just hard on the removal here. All right. Well, what do we got? Man, why do we not hit one of our big things? Gosh, dang it. Oh, boy. Do I want another Ranger class? That seems lame, but, like, probably what we want. Yeah, don't want to get greedy here. And I'm only taking, only reason I took that is, like, there is a world where maybe we end up, this dies and we want to go ahead and get another one out. But I mean, if the opponent's just playing this much removal, they're just playing this much removal. All right. Looks like they're going to... Wow, triple Rivet Shear Sharp. Okay, sure. If you got it, you got it. I mean, what am I going to do about it? Oh, bro, we're one short. Oh, that would have been so good here, too. All right, well, let's just do this. Let's level it up. Oh, we have a fight rigging. Let's hope there's a land under that fight rigging. That's what we're going to be looking for. It is nighttime, too, so we're going to get the big side of this. Unfortunately, no reach, but that's fine. Come on. Oh, even if it's land, we don't get access to it, though. Yeah, we're in trouble. We would need this to be like... Gosh, I don't even know. Like some creature that we could put counters on and then fight. Oh, that's not even close to being good enough. This is brutal because we can see the land on top we want, but I'm going to gamble. We'll definitely take another Huntmaster. Couldn't find a creature on top. Oh, jeez. That's rough. That is so rough. Yeah, all right. We're dead. Actually, are we dead? Yeah, we're dead. We're dead. God, we just missed twice on mana there. Okay, let's do it. And then I think we're going to be on Ranger class after this. Well, I guess we're playing that then. Let's attack. Into a Ranger class. Alright, let's see where this is going. Citizen's Crowbar, bruh. Ow, ow, what? I mean, I did a Citizen's deck not long ago, but I wasn't in the ballpark of a Citizen's Crowbar shenanigans. Like, this is something. I mean, I guess we attack. I mean, do we attack with both? Because you have to remove this, right? Pay one, tap it, sacrifice it. I mean, yeah, I mean, sure. I mean, like, why not? Interesting sequence. Not something you see every day, that's for sure. Okay, now we get some options on what we want to do here. Because we can pack song pop. I think I will. I think I'm going to, well, because we're not going to use this and negate this turn. I want to do this. We'll speed up our clock a little bit. Assume the opponent's going to have at least 2 creatures. Oh, they're just chump blocking here, actually. Interesting. Okay. Well, that takes away some concerns already. All right. You have a crowbar to... I mean, you have to have crowbar on something, right? Because it gives the creature the ability. Yeah, crypt creature gets +1 or pay X. Each opponent creates a rat. All right. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Yeah, this is a keeper. I guess we're going to go Liberator first here. Not expecting a lot, but, you know. And then I think, unless we find, like, the 2-1, I think we're just going to go packs. No, we might fight rigging here, actually. Knowing that we could still lose our creature, but they might actually just, never mind. They might be plotting just to kill our dude here. See, this is the tough part, because if we think they might be... No, they're probably just going to sacrifice their Eye Twitch. I bet you that's what's happening here. Alright, I'm willing to make that gamble. Well, no, because if you were just going to sacrifice, you would just keep it back to block and then sack it, right? Alright, let's attack. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, we did guess correctly. I mean, it's only a minor consolation. It's not like we protected the best creature possible or anything, but... Alright, so they have more removal. Ah, well, same difference. You got a Fell Stinger. It means we're not attacking. At least not yet, anyway. Okay. And we are going to play this. Do we fight rigging or no? I think we do this first. No attacks. We might give up that... I don't know, we might just attack with both and let the opponent decide next turn what they want to do. Another eye twitch. Alright. Well, they've got chump blockers for days. Not a lot we can do about that. Okay, we're getting close to doing something awesome here. Let's rig some fights. Wouldn't be rigging with a whole lot, would we? Though, if we can get it onto nighttime, I don't know that we can. But if we could, the Howl Pack... Actually, I think we go with this, because it gives us a shot of getting extra cards easier, I think. Opponent might just want a Meat Hook here. I think we're just going to do that. And no attack. Well, you know, what if we attack with our Liberator? Nah, we don't get anything attacking with just one creature. We'd likely just get it blocked by an Eye Twitch and get nothing. Alright. Take a hit. And do they cast anything? Because if they don't, we get nighttime, and that's pretty good. Oh, they had a Hagra Mauling. Okay, fair enough. We get some life, though, for our trouble, so it's not the worst thing. Sure, you got it. Wow, that didn't go great, did it? I mean, I guess we do this just to get our freebie card. Do we attack? No attack. We'll wait till next turn. I mean, we could also have something else fight, right? Yeah, we can have a wolf fight a Fell Stinger. Though the opponent's got 5 cards, so I'm assuming we're losing. Exactly. Not that big of a surprise. And another Fell Stinger. Okay. Well, is what it is. We did our bestest, team. We did our bestest. I needed more negates. This is a fight where you definitely need negates. Ugh. That is gross. Level it? Nope, that's not going to do much for us. However, it does give us a creature on top, so we know we're playing a creature next turn. So that's mostly fine. Alright. Well, whatever we put it on, it's just going to die here anyway, but... Sure. I mean, everything's dying here if the opponent wants it to. Like, you just block a 3, jump block, put the -1 on the other guy. Yep. All good. I mean, we weren't doing anything else otherwise, so... Got to see if we can turn it into something here. We did get it to nighttime, so that could matter. Especially if we have a Mare of not a Mare of Averbrook, the Averbrook person under here. Come on. Nope, that was definitely not it. Well, that's unfortunate. That is very, very unfortunate. Alright. Don't feel great about this. Yep. I think we have to give up the fight rigging, sadly. Mostly because we got to have access to get to these extra creatures, if there's creatures there. I mean, we've drawn a lot of land already. I mean, we've drawn as much land as the opponent. And I would venture to guess they're playing even more than we are. Come on, let us have, like, something. Alright, there's a creature. And it looks like that's all we're getting here, so that's not cool. Yeah. This is bad. So do we just trade here? Is that really what we want to be doing? That feels real bad. Ugh. Alright. Guess if we're going to trade, I might as well attempt to trade for the 4/4. Oh, well, we're dead now anyway, then. Yep, GG's. Okay, let's see what we can do here. We're going to go pack leader, pack song, pop. And then I don't know what we do after that. We're hoping to draw land. That's kind of as far as this plan's gotten. Alright, well. That's not going to do us any favors. So let's go ahead and play this. And then we're going to just have to hope we can keep alive what we've got on the board. I'm not sure what we're going to do from here. Interesting that they're checking out our pack leader and not our pack song pup. Yeah, because we can assume that's the thing that's going to die if you're going to kill something. And if it gets exiled, we don't get any life because it has to go to the graveyard, obviously. So, yeah. Now, if we get to untap, we at least get to protect it with the negate, which is probably our best play right now because we don't have any land. So unless we draw a land, nothing good is going to happen here. Oh, that's why. They had a march. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, well, I guess we're going to try to grow some pups together. Not sure what else we're going to do. I mean, hard life, I guess. We're actually getting into an ugly spot here because we missed lands now. Or missed drawing land on a couple of draws. Even if we get a third land, we kind of don't really want to play a fight rigging, right? Like, there's a situation where maybe we do if they tap out or something. Or, I don't know, maybe it is worth it for us to play a Prowler since we can't get our board wiped easily here. But I don't really know. But either way, we do need a land at a minimum. Like, this is becoming an untenable situation. I mean, we keep cycling pack song pups, but this is not going to get us there. This is not going to get us where we want to go. And these, yeah, they could just get rid of bigger stuff too if they wanted to. All right. Would you like to get rid of one of my lands, opponents? I wouldn't even be that upset at this point. It'd be better than them casting a spell. What? It's just all, like, it's literally every exile removal is what we're doing here. Okay. Are we just waiting for them to also, like, meat hook or something? Who knows? Maybe they're just going to play Wandering Emperor here. I mean, we can't do anything. We don't have lands. I mean, it would have been nice to at least get a choice to play either of these other cards. I mean, turns out fight rigging would have been the wrong choice. Because whatever we played would have just got exiled anyway. Yeah, sure, that's fine. I mean, we'll just get an island just to make sure we still have access to the negate. Don't know quite how powerful that is for us to have that, but we do have this one island for this very reason. Question is, does it matter? Nadar. Okay, that's not what we expected to see. The hell is going on with this deck? So now it's all removal things and dungeon. I don't know, y'all got me. I don't know what's happening. I really don't. Like, I kind of want to play. If we can get this down, I don't think we can though. I want to, but I just don't think we can. I mean, you're not blocking with Nadar here. You're probably going to wait to try to find some other removal card. And we'll have to find a way to deal with that. Downside, too, is all that removal is not even sorcery speed. So we just kind of got to deal with it. Okay, they make a treasure. And they want to do what with it? Maybe it is just Meat Hook here. I mean, we're not blocking. Okay, what's up? What them cards do? If we can pull this off, man, like we were at 2 lands all the way up until what is this, like turn 7? Like, I mean, that's pretty nice. It was a Meat Hook. It was actually Meat Hook. They want a Meat Hook for 4. They have 2 cards left. No creature lands. I think we still do this. And if they have another, they have another. But the Meat Hook's going to have to be even bigger this turn. Actually, yeah. It would still have to be bigger. All right, let's... I was just thinking, if we fight rigging versus doing this... Yeah, I think we go with rigging here. Because... Oh, no. Deck. Really? Oh... Well, hopefully this is over before this matters. Opponent's going to go down to 2. They can drop a land to Meat Hook to 5 and go to 4. We can play Cemetery Prowler, turn it into a 4/5. And there's still a lot of ways this isn't great for us. So, you know, we're not going to count things up just yet. Exactly. Blood on the Snow being one of them. They didn't have the ability to get anything back, though, so that's good. Let's get rid of Nadar, I guess. All right, 4/5 Prowler, and it looks like we lost sound again in Arena. That's been a normal thing since that last update. Kaya, all right, Kaya's gonna exile a thing, I'm assuming. As well, you should. I mean, it's not really a secret opponent. Just yeah, I was gonna say, what are we waiting on? Like, there's only one thing and you're at 2. Get rid of it. Makes sense. All right, we drop this down. Put a counter on it. Man, we are trying so hard with no mana here, but I mean, literally, we have done 1 spell a turn forever. Opponent keeps drawing removal and stuff, though, so, I mean, we just got to do what we can do. All right, -3. Any chance you'll miss and just hit lands? Oh, they did actually just hit land. Oh, that was like a miracle. Wow! Wow! All right, let's keep it. Oh, no! Wanted lands there badly. We at least have a Ranger class, so we get a little something. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. That's dead. With the play with fire. Well, what else we got here? Wouldn't be surprised. I was gonna say if they're just like, what is even going on here? I don't even know what we're trying to worry about right now. I feel like I need to leave negate up, so I'm just gonna pass, believe it or not. I mean, they don't have anything to reanimate yet, so I mean, I guess we're fine. If they're even doing reanimator shenanigans, who knows? I got no idea what's happening right now. I'm just gonna play this, and I'm gonna start with something light, just in case. And then we're gonna pass, I think. And again, just leave negate up, see what the opponent's up to. I mean, they're just, yeah, I mean, I guess they're gonna be trying to play like bombardment here. But I mean, if we have the Liberator, we're not that worried about it. Alright, well, we'll have to stop that. We don't really get a choice. Like, much as I would like to do something else, we kind of got our hand forced there, unfortunately. Alright. End the turn. We will sack this dude. Oh, wait, no, cancel. Yeah. Sack this. Sack this. And yeah, we'll just take our turn, I guess. Not really sure what all we're gonna do here. Play a Liberator. End the turn. Would have liked to have done more, but we're just kind of stuck, unfortunately. Gross. All right. So you want to do that? I mean, so this is kind of silly, right? We sort of have to do this just to keep the creature alive and then be able to sacrifice it, which is kind of dumb, but sure. I mean, they can spin other cards and make a sack or board. I mean, I guess I'm okay with that. Yep. I'm still not totally sure what they're doing, I think is my issue here, but... Alright, well, we still don't have anything. Alright, let's see what we can do with this. I mean, they have blue mana now, so I'm not really sure what that means. I mean, I guess our creature dies here, but like, what are we gonna do, right? If they've seen a billion cards, we can't really do much about that. Boy, I guess we just take Mayor of Averbrook. I don't like keep saying Mayor. Mayor's from an old set. Averbrook Caretaker. All right. Okay, well, sure. Of course it is. Like, what else would it be? All right, GG's. Good job, opponent. You got me. Okay, this is actually going to take some thought here. If we... Man, we're keeping this no matter what. It's just, do we... You know what? I'm going to go this way. I'm going to play Werewolf on Pack Leader on 2. And I know I'm going to... Okay, I was going to say, if I just draw the land there, I'm going to be really sad, but... Is what it is. This obviously dies here. Oh, it does not die here. What? Well, now I feel like we got away with something. You can try to kill it now? That's why. I would appreciate a card, but not that much. Alright. Well, that randomly worked out. Not how I thought it was going to, but, you know, sometimes you just gotta take what they'll give you. We don't have enough. I was thinking we could use this to bounce our own thing. That would be nice. But don't have that capability at the moment. Okay. Pack leader's dead now, right? Fair. I will take a card from that. Oh, that is a nice card to have. Love it. Love it. And if the opponent's not keen on playing things here, we might even get to flip an Outland Liberator. Nope, they had a cram session. They can have that. I am not worried about fighting over that. Alright. Land, gain some more life. Nope, they're going to try to kill our stuff. Fair is fair. If they kill something, I think we just let them kill it. We just play a pack leader behind it. They're going to give us another card? Sure, I'm game. Man, I feel like I've played so many opponents lately. Just have billions and billions of exile removal of all different kinds. And, like, we just kind of slowly truck through a lot of the things. Alright. Well, I guess they have a ton of lands in hand or something. Question now is, do I just try to pump up one of our creatures here? Knowing we have a negate to back things up. I feel like the answer is yes, so I'm going to try it. Because at some point, we got to try to get ahead in this race. So let's put counters. You got 4 or 5. You need 2 more for that. All right, I'm in. Let's do it. Okay, not bad. Not bad, I'll take it. Go ahead and play this. Yeah, that works. Alright, end the turn. And we got a negate to press the issue. We have Tovolar's Huntmaster in case we lose our board to something. Lithoform engine. Oh, son of a gun, we ain't gonna let that happen. That is a big no sir. Oh, nice. Nice. I like it. Let's hit this up. Let's put a counter here. That ain't a bad one. Alright, opponent's at 6. I think we just pass. I mean, we got to turn it tonight. Which means we get access to this that would let us find another card. Meat hook for 5? Sure. 2 counters. Is exactly what we want. Yep. Yep, that'll do it. Alright, let's keep it. Not sure what the best opener is here. Maybe it's just Ranger class? Seems safest. Let's do that. And then maybe we'll follow with a Pack Song Pup. But we'll see. Sacrifice an enchantment. Okay. Alright. Legit. That's not a thing you see every day. Alright. I think we're just attacking both of them. Like I say, I didn't think they were that keen on blocking, so sure. Now, the downside is they could just play something here like, I don't know, Dragon would be bad. Though it'd be really nice if they attack, get the treasure, then try to play Meat Hook. That's what we'd really want. That would be fabulous. Yeah, we're not blocking, so that's not a thing. Like, sucks they're getting mana, but we just have to deal with it. It's up to you, opponent, how you want to do about this. It's going to be an Ob Nixilis? Nope, they're looking in their graveyard. I'm not sure what's going on here. Oh, Inscription of Abundance. Well, that makes sense. Or Inscription of Ruin. Okay, well, we learned some things on this day. I mean, I guess we're going to have to destroy that, huh? Like, I don't really want to, but I feel like we need to. I mean, this becomes a 3/3. We can attack, destroy a treasure. We have access to negate. Then they have 5 mana, maybe 6 mana. I'm just trying to think how we get through 5 damage if we don't kill that. We don't necessarily have a gateway to 5 damage either because they do have a Hive of the Eye Tyrant. Needed many, many things. Man, I hate to be... I'm not stalling here. I'm just trying to decide if we need to destroy that Fable of the Mirror Breaker. But I'm going to say no. I'm going to gamble here. I mean, we have other fight spells. I mean, we'll just see what happens. Currently, they only have 5 mana, but they do probably have a land in hand, and they get to generate one with the treasure, so we'll see what happens. Adversary, sure. Are they going to pay for the adversary? I'm assuming they will. That was a correct assumption. They're going to try to cast that. Okay. We're going to counter that. But now I think we're in trouble. The fact that they had actual adversary is pretty bad for us. Okay. Well, they got even more cards to play here. That's rough. Oh, there goes that Paxson. No, they're actually just going to go get other spells. But it does shrink our creature, which is smart. Oh, and all we drew was lands. All we drew was lands. Bruh. That sucks. On so many levels. Alright. Well, that's all we can do. You're not going to take 5, so whatever. Yep. Whew, now we just, I mean, the only thing we can draw now is one of our big boys, our 6 mana duders. Yep, unfortunately it's just a land, opponent. I wish I had something more awesome to show you. But unfortunately, I do not. Reckless Impulse resulted in a 3 damage spell, which kills our wolf. Does the pup get to live? Okay. Alright. Any chance... Okay, that's not what I was hoping to draw, but, you know, I'll take it. Well, they know we have this, so no point trying to be tricky with it now. So this would become a 6, and they could block, block, block. We kill their 2 best things, but then they would have to take 1. Then they'd have access to that. They could discard. I guess this is a case of it's just time. I mean, if they're blocking any other way to not kill the pack song, then we don't really care, right? I mean, I guess I should just attack with pack song by itself. Would have been probably a better attack here. Knowing that they have easy blocks, but it's neither here nor there. I was kind of hoping to get to kill 2 things with it at least. Trade 2 for 1, but... This is the next best thing. Now we have enough mana that we could fight something. If we draw a second land, we could fight 2 things. Assuming this flips. We may not get to flip it. All right, they're digging. Opponent is at 3. We'll have a 6/6, a minimum of a 7/7, and 2 2/2s. That does make another blocker, and they can kill a small wolf here. So that counts for something. They can destroy a land. We don't care about that. Alright. Okay, they gave up. Whew. Alright, so while this played pretty well, I felt like there were some things we tried that just didn't work. I think the Howlpack Piper, as much as everybody likes trying to get into a deck, whatever, the card's just not good. Especially right now with everybody playing pretty much every burn spell that deals 2 or 3 damage. Like, it's just not going to survive. Like, I think we got it out in one game and we didn't even use its ability. It was just because it happened to be night and we got to search for cards off top of our library. So I think that card has to go. Fight riggings were actually okay. I didn't hate them, but I wasn't in love with them. It's kind of like a weird situation there with the fight riggings. But I would not be opposed to removing those if we ended up putting something like chariots maybe into the deck. I would be pretty good with that. And just give us more creatures and give us something that's a little more resistant to sweepers and whatnot. The other thing, too, was negates. Negates worked out very well. But at the same time, I kind of wanted a little bit of something else. So what I'm thinking about doing is cutting a negate, cutting an inscription, and maybe playing 2, decisive denial? So we have some other fight spells. I think we could do that. And that gives us a little bit more and some extra counter magic if we need it. And then probably doing a swap here on the chariots, get those into the list. All right, so we have 3 chariots to go with all this. And I think maybe I'm kind of torn on whether I want the Pack Song Pup more than I want the Ranger class. I think because of the type of deck we're playing, we don't necessarily have access to a whole bunch of extra cards. We're probably better off cutting 1 pup for a Ranger class. And Ranger class can also give us something else to sacrifice to turn off cards to stuff like Invoke Despair or whatever. So, like, not the best use, but it's, it's a thing. Otherwise, Tovolar's Huntmaster, cool. I kind of, in a way, in this list, would like to try out having 3 Caretaker and 2 Huntmaster, I think. But I'm not 100% sure. But I think I would like to try that. Because I feel like we didn't get the Caretaker enough, and it would have been better for us. So I think I'm going to go that way on this list. Lands I'm not going to mess with too much, because we still only have 5 blue cards. And we have, 10 blue lands we have access to. So, like, I'm kind of okay with that. We only really need to get 1. And we don't necessarily need them early. That's the other thing, too. If we get it on turn 4 or 5, that's fine as well a lot of the time. So, yeah, I think that something like this is probably what I would go with. Like, this worked out pretty well overall. It gave us a good amount of options. I didn't feel like we couldn't deal with anything necessarily. This does put us in a spot, though, where at least we added a couple more fight spells with the decisive denials. And gives us a little more flexibility. So this might be okay. So yeah, overall the deck was interesting. I don't think it's necessarily better than playing like just Gruul or maybe even, some of the Jund Werewolves or different things we've done like that. I think the red does bring a decent amount to the table. However, I have to admit, we won some games I didn't think we'd win. It was still fairly versatile, and this is one of the few versions where you've actually been able to justify playing those big 6-mana werewolves, which is also kind of cool. So if you wanted to play those, that actually seems like this is a list you could do that in and not feel too bad about it. So, I don't know. It's kind of interesting that it's a thing. But, yeah, mono green werewolves. Who knew? Though also, while I have a moment, let me say that, like, it was actually fun and solid, but I don't think it's like a world beater by any stretch. I mean, you're talking about maybe, it's still a fun deck, still has some big wins. So, make of it what you will, but I'm at least putting that out there. Now for today's card spotlight, we're going to talk about Mayor of Averbrook, partly because I kept saying the wrong name during this video, but I also found out the card's still worth like $350, so, I didn't know that till just right now, so that's actually pretty cool. And the card's actually still very good. It's one of those cards that got a second life because we went back to Innistrad and made a bunch more werewolves, so that's actually pretty cool. And it's kind of a quirky thing, because on the front side it pumps humans, which you can actually use it in humans decks, which is actually pretty wild. But then on the back side it pumps werewolves and then produces wolves, which is kind of cool. So it's just one of those weird cards that actually has uses in multiple deck types, though it happens to really shine as a werewolf. But yeah, if you have these sitting around, turns out they're actually worth a little bit. And don't forget, like always, if you want today's deck list, will be down in the description below. And if you like this deck, I'm going to go ahead and link our other recent Gruul Werewolves deck, because you should like that one a lot, because it's even better. That's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.